I want to quickly talk to you about the top 10 EIN only business lines of credit from big national banks. We're speaking here about $1 million maximum, EIN possible, fair and poor FICO is okay. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka, and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about the top 10 EIN only business lines of credit from big national banks. We're speaking about $1 million maximum. EIN possible, EIN application is possible. Fair or poor credit is also okay. Number 10, we have Truist. Our score, 7.5 over 10. With Truist, you have a small business line of credit that goes all the way to $100,000. You have 12 to 36 months. Terms available so those are the terms available, 12 to 36 months. And you have low variable rates. And basically, you just need to apply for a specific line of credit account with them. You want to borrow up to your available credit limit. And what we love with Truist is that you can access funds by transferring money to your checking accounts or by writing checks. Okay, interest will accrue only on the outstanding balance, and you use as revolving line of credit, and you can reborrow over time up to the maximum credit limits. So this is great if you want to cover, let's say, a seasonal or revolving cash flow. You are a Truist. By the way, Truist used to be known as SunTrust. They actually merged. So you have SunTrust and BB&T. So they merged to become Truist. So basically, and the company also owns Sunlights, the lender, okay? And what I want to say here is that you can use the money to access working capital where and when you need it. You can access a larger line of credit if secured by collateral. So if you want more than $100,000, you can provide collateral, not a problem. So Truist, 7.5 over 10. Number 9 we have here, folks, Wells Fargo, 8 over 10. So for Wells Fargo business lines of credit, you have for a new customer offer, there's no annual fee for the first year. This is really good. And you have $5,000 to $100,000 revolving credit line. Rates are as low as prime plus 1.75%. This is really good. No collateral required. This is really good. And automatic enrollment in a free rewards program. Okay, and so that's for the Wells Fargo business line of credit. And one thing I need to say here is that you can include also Wells Fargo business line of credit and Wells Fargo small business advantage line of credit. So those are great for supplementing cash flows, expanding your business, covering unexpected expenses. This is really important. And also if you can also access the line through a MasterCard credit card. You have easy to use checks, and you can access the money online or by phone. No foreign transaction fees. Okay, and you have a simple application process in terms of the amounts you're looking for. So again, with Wells Fargo, you're looking at $5,000 all the way to $100,000, and this is kind of cool. And they give you up to 5 years to repay the line of credit. Number 8, folks, we have here PNC. Our score, 8 over 10. So PNC has a constellation of business lines of credit, but we are going to focus on 2. You have the secured small business line of credit and the unsecured small business line of credit. By the way, if you have more information, you can contact them at 1-800-762-5684, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So for the small business line of credit, you basically can draw money from $20,000 all the way to $100,000. Okay, and you can actually get your money as soon as 3 business days. No collateral required. You can actually transfer funds online by telephone or write a check against the line amount, and you basically get peace of mind because you are able to provide an optional overdraft protection for your PNC Bank business checking accounts. So that's for the unsecured. You also have the secured small business line of credit. The process is similar. The only thing is you can pledge non-real estate assets to collateralize this line of credit, and it will go from $100,000 to $3 million. Okay, this is really great. Number 7, we have Citizens Bank. Our score, 8.5 over 10. And with Citizens Bank, you're looking at a business loan or line of credit up to $250,000 in 2 to 3 business days. So we're talking about $250,000, okay? And you can apply online, or you can basically go to a Citizens Bank branch and have a conversation with someone over there. What we love is that they have an easy application process. It's very easy to apply, and you basically are helping your company have consistent buying power. Okay, so you can borrow for multiple users, then pay back and borrow again as needed. You only pay interest on the funds that you use, and again, you can choose from interest only or principal plus interest payment options. And we love the fact that lines of credit at Citizens are reviewed and renewed annually to provide you with the funds from year to year. Okay, the product has a low annual fee, so this is based on the line amount. So the annual fee is $150 for lines of credit going from $50,000 to $100,000, and 0.3% for lines of credit from $100,000 to $1 million. Okay, so this is really good. But overall, this is a great product from Citizens Bank, and our score 8.5 over 10. Number 6, folks, we have a U.S. Bank. Our score is 8.5 over 10. And here you have access to a constellation of line of credit products. So you have a cash flow manager. This allows you to manage cash flow, and you have up to $250,000 in financing. You can apply online with quick decisions, and they have competitive rates with the option to lock in a fixed rate. So we love that. So if you are a U.S. Bank customer, or you are thinking about becoming one, this could be a great product to consider. You also have business line of credit that you can use to purchase materials, equipment, or inventory up to $1 million. Okay, here you have an interest-only payment option. Also, you have business equity line of credit. You can use real estate as equity. This is really cool. So U.S. Bank is giving you choices, okay? So with their business equity line of credit, you can actually access money up to $500,000. You have revolving terms with a 5-year maximum and monthly interest-only payments possible. And then you have the business reserve line. So here you have protection from overdraft charges up to $5,000, no annual fee, and you have to link this to your U.S. Bank business checking accounts. So this is really good. So overall, this is a great bank. They offer a constellation of business line of credit products. This is wonderful. So U.S. Bank, our score 8.5 over 10. Number 5, we have Citibank. Our score 8.5 over 10 also. And with Citibank, you have also access to great business lines of credit products. So no matter what your business requires, they have products that will finance a wide range of short-term and recurring needs up to $5 million. With Citibank, the maximum here is $5 million, okay? And so you can use the money to allow your business to be more adaptable. You can finance seasonal or recurring needs. If your business is subject to cyclicality or seasonality, you can use the Citibank credit line of business to take care of the occasional cash flow problems that you may have. You can purchase inventory and pay operating expenses. You can increase working capital, okay? And here you have 2 scenarios. So for business credit accounts, this is ideal if your business needs convenient access to cash for short-term needs. So line amount $10,000 to $250,000. So this is a revolving, and if you have a business credit account. But if you have a relationship ready credit, this is ideal if your business has larger working capital needs. So the line amounts here goes from $250,000 to $5 million, okay? And for the business qualification and requirements, you basically need to be established and operating within the United States. You need to maintain a business checking account with Citi. And in some cases, personal guarantees might be provided by all owners who collectively own at least 51% of the business. What we have seen is that the higher the amount, the higher the business line of credit amount, the more likely that Citi will ask for a personal guarantee. So if you are asking for $1 million or $2 million, they might ask for a personal guarantee unless the business is really solid. The business performance is really solid. Number 4, folks, we have here KeyBank. Our score 9 over 10. With KeyBank, you have access to great lines of credit, and basically you can borrow, pay back, and reborrow funds as needed. And this is kind of cool. And the term renewable every 12 months. Minimum loan amounts $10,000, maximum loan amounts $500,000, and basically Payments are calculated based on the products, loan amounts, and rates. Okay, what are the features here? You have easy 24/7 access to funds. This is really good. They also offer secured and unsecured lines, so you have the options. And in some cases, if you have business collateral to pledge, you can get a secured line of credit that could be cheaper in terms of financing. Okay, you have options that allow you to tap into equity of your business location or personal residence as collateral. You have competitive pricing, monthly payments with interest-only options. We love that. And we love the fact that every 12 months, they have a hassle-free renewal, and you may be eligible for SBA guarantee. So this is kind of cool. So KeyBank, our score 9/10. Number 3, we have a Chase. Our score 9/10. With Chase, you have access to, I would say, more generous lines of credit. Okay, so they have a business and commercial lines of credit. Let's talk about the business line of credit. So this is great if your business needs easy access to cash for short-term capital, inventory purchase, supplier payments, or an emergency fund. You have 10,000 to $500,000 line of credit. Annual fee is automatically waived when your average line utilization is 40% or more. You have a renewable 5-year revolving term. You pay interest only on the amount of credit you actually use. You can choose a monthly payment date that suits your cash flow. This is really good. The monthly minimum payment is accrued interest plus 1% of the outstanding balance, or $100, whichever is greater. At the end of the 5-year revolving term, no further advances are available, and the outstanding principal balance is repaid over 5 years unless renewed. And the interest rate is based on such factors as your banking relationship with Chase, your credit history, and collateral, in case you provided collateral in the first place. And then you have a commercial line of credit from Chase. So this is the right choice if your business has larger working capital needs. This is kind of similar to what the Citibank is offering, right? So here you have a more than 500,000 line of credit. You can go all the way to $10 million. You have a variable rates indexed to LIBOR. You have initial terms from 12 to 24 months and renewable thereafter. Interest-only monthly payments. You have online access for payments and to request and advance. And the interest rate is based on such factors as your banking relationship with Chase, your credit history, and collateral. Okay. You also have commercial real estate that you can use as a line of credit collateral. You have business loans, SBA solutions. So with Chase, as you can understand, we have here a financial colossus. You have access to a plethora of small business lending products. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Studio Show. We're still having a conversation about the top 10 business lines of credit from big national banks. We have number 2, we have BMO Harris, our score 9.5/10. With BMO Harris, you also have great products. You have low rates and flexible options to get the money your business needs. You have a line of credit amount from $10,000 to $1 million. You have loan amounts from $100,000 to $1 million. And you can choose a fixed rate term loan or variable rate revolving line of credit. And we love the fact that they give you options. If you want to secure the line of credit, you have latitude to do that. You can use multiple options for collateral. You get a 0.25% rate discount with automatic payments from a BMO Harris business or personal if a sole proprietor checking accounts. Okay, this is important, and you have a simple application process that makes the whole thing very quick and easy, and we love that. Okay, you can get approved within a day. Okay, and what we also love with the BMO Harris is that they basically also give you access to a collection of business tools and calculators. Okay, and for example, you can find out what term should your loan be. You can do some you can play around with those tools. Okay, you can compare the results of different loan terms and find the best one for you, or different line of credit terms. And what my loan payments be? You can use their business loan calculator to find out what your loan payments could be, and you can compare the cost and savings of a loan and a line of credit. Number 1, in our view, the best of the best when it comes to the top 10 EIN only business line of credit from a big national bank, we have Bank of America. Our score 10/10. With the BOA, you have a line amount that goes from $10,000 all the way to $1 million and beyond. In some cases, the interest rate can be as low as 4.5%, and the terms are revolving with annual renewal. Okay, so an unsecured business line of credit can help you bridge the gap between your payables and receivables with no collateral required. Of course, it's great if you have a relationship with the Bank of America. Okay, so their unsecured line of credit features revolving loan terms with an annual renewal, no cash advance fees, and no interest charges until you use the funds. So for the qualifications, you have 2 years in business under existing ownership, $100,000 in annual revenue. Okay, and preferred rewards for business clients can save even more with interest rate discounts of 0.25% for gold, 0.50% for platinum, and 0.75% for platinum honors. So, but also if you're looking for a secure line of credit, you can still do that, not a problem. Okay, you can increase your cash flows. You have line amounts from $25,000. Interest rate as low as 3.75%. This is if you are looking for a secured business line of credit. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And again, the requirements are similar. You need to have minimum 2 years in business under existing ownership and a minimum of $250,000 in annual revenue if you want to do this secured business line of credit. And folks, I have 2 bonus lenders for you. I have here Santander. Our score 7.5 over 10. With Santander, you have a line of credit that is kind of cool also, and you can access lines of up to $100,000. Okay, you can use the money for everything that you want to. You can finance accounts receivable, purchase inventory, support seasonal cash flow fluctuations, the whole 9 years. Okay, and revolving lines of credit start from $10,000 and go all the way to $100,000. Okay, that's for the line of credit, and you can also access more money if you have a strong relationship with Santander. So they will actually bump you up all the way to $350,000. Okay, and so one thing you need to understand is you need to understand whether or not you can qualify. First of all, you need to be a Santander client. This is important, and you can use the money to acquire fixed assets. You can refinance non-Santander debts with fixed monthly payments. Okay, and so that's for the business loan, rather the business loan. What I'm trying to say here is that with Santander, you have 2 products: the line of credit, where the limit goes all the way to $100,000 or $350,000 if you accept to secure part of it or all of it. And then you have the business loan. Okay, very important. And the second bonus lender I want to share with you is Fifth Third. Our score 7 over 10. Here you can use their money, their line of credit proceeds to manage day-to-day business needs. You can access funds that meet certain requirements. You can use the cash to take care of short-term working capital needs, such as inventory purchases, future project costs, or company payroll. Okay, you can take advantage of immediate business opportunities. You can pay for equipment repair and upgrade. You can meet seasonal business needs. You can cover overhead. You can meet payroll, maintain normal business activities. It's important, especially if you are in an industry that has to deal with cyclicality and seasonality. This is important to have access to that kind of cash. And we also have with Fifth Third, you can access money that goes from $10,000 all the way to $100,000. That's the range for unsecured credit lines and term loans. No collateral necessary for approval, no personal guarantee. Okay, you can also have access to a secured line of credit if you're looking for an amount that goes above $100,000. So here you're going to have to actually let the bank attach a lien against business assets. Okay, and this can be inventory, this can be equipment, they can be accounts receivable, but you can have to discuss that with Fifth Third. But it is possible if you're looking for borrowing or having access to a line of credit that goes above $100,000. Let me give you a general overview of the situation here, folks. When we're talking about the top 10 business line of credit from a big national bank, you need to understand that the requirements are pretty simple. So operational history, 18 to 24 months on average. Income, $120,000 to $250,000. That's the gross income. That's the minimum. Okay. So you need to have an EIN. So you want to think about the legal structure. This is really important. I'm speaking about making sure that you are an LLC, LLP, C Corp or S Corp. Sole proprietorships don't really work that much if you're trying to get a high limits line of credit from a bank, you need to have a paydex score of 70, at least 70. And if you don't want to go with the EIN route, you need to have a FICO score of 650 or 550 minimum with MPR, with a multi-product relationship with the bank. Okay, this is important, and you need to understand that you want to show the bank that you have strong cash reserves or strong cash flows. And the age of the business and length of time your business has been profitable, it's really, really important. You got to also have a well-constructed business plan. Okay, so think about your business performance, financial statements, why you need the money. You need to explain that. The business plan is always important. I'm saying a business plan, but also an operational plan. Okay, and how this line of credit is going to help you make more money. This is important. Think about your assets. You want to present to the bank your assets. So do you have to think about collateralization? Do you want to secure the line of credit or unsecure it? So you need to think about your current exposure to the bank, your DTI, your CUR, so debt to income ratio, your credit utilization ratio, the strength of your company's assets. You need to think about whether or not the assets are liquid enough, because if the bank is going to consider your application for a secured line of credit, they want to make sure that your company's assets are monetizable. Okay, and what about your MPR? What is the strength of your relationship with the bank? So whichever bank you want to choose on this list, you need to make sure that you have a strong relationship with the bank. And when I speak about MPR, multi-product relationship, I'm speaking about deposit accounts or services. Okay, so business checking, business savings, business CDs, MMAs, money market accounts, CDs, certificate of deposits, this is really important, IRAs, individual retirement accounts, insurance. If the bank sells insurance products, you might want to get some insurance policies through the bank. If they offer merchant services, think about getting some of their products and services, and payroll services. Before we close today's conversation, check our loan evaluation approach. It tells you the rigorous method we have on this show when it comes to categorizing, listing, or reviewing business loans and lines of credit. Check this out. All right, let's quickly recap today's conversation. Bank of America, number 1, 10 over 10. BMO Harris, 9.5 over 10, number 2. Number 3, we have Chase, 9 over 10. Number 4, we have KeyBank, 9 over 10. Number 5, we have Citibank, 8.5 over 10. Number 6, we have US Bank, 8.5 over 10. Number 7, we have Citizens Bank, 8.5 over 10. Number 8, we have PNC Bank, 8 over 10. Number 9, we have Wells Fargo, 8 over 10. And number 10, last but not the least, we have Truist, 7.5 over 10. And then I have 2 lenders that I put in the bonus category. We have Santander, 7.5 over 10, and Fifth Third, 7 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.